When I became president of UUP last year, I promised our members and myself that I would do more than just speak out in opposition to proposals or policies which would bring harm to SUNY or to the work that our members of UUP do for our state and our university. As the largest higher education union in the nation, it is the duty of UUP to develop, articulate, and aggressively pursue the implementation of dynamic new ideas for the future of SUNY. Actions speak louder than words, and that is why we are here today, to introduce UUP's new action plan, a realistic, multifaceted proposal that offers viable alternatives to promote access, affordability, and quality at SUNY. Our action plan includes a proposal to create a new student loan refinancing program for recent State University of New York graduates, a loan forgiveness plan for SUNY adjuncts, and a new campus incentive program, bringing opportunities for student success. The time for this plan is now. Since 2010, SUNY has been forced to deal with hundreds of millions in state aid cuts, years of virtually flat state funding, and the ever-increasing expense of higher education. SUNY needs a long-term funding solution and a true maintenance of effort that requires the state to pay its fair share to keep SUNY alive and to make it the preeminent higher education institution in the world. SUNY is a public university system in name only these days. Students, through tuition and fees, pay 63% of SUNY's funding. The students are paying more than their fair share for a quality education, and so it's time for the state to step up and do the right thing, pay its fair share. Our action plan focuses on reducing student debt and rebuilding SUNY academically, while also helping high-need students get in and stay in college. It starts with a genuine maintenance of effort, a legitimate one that reflects the true needs of the university. This requirement will include funding for SUNY's hospitals and encompass the basic expenses of its state-operated campuses. When our proposal becomes law, recent SUNY graduates would be able to refinance their state and federal student loans through UUP's SUNY Student Loan Refinancing Program. Graduates with student loans as of January 1st, 2008 would be eligible. Also included in this proposal is the Adjuncts Loan Forgiveness Program. Eligible SUNY adjuncts would be able to get a waiver for up to $29,400 in loans. Then there's BOSS. Through BOSS, additional incentive funding would be awarded to campuses that make strides to hire more full-time faculty and staff, move adjunct and contingent faculty to full-time, permanent positions, and create a more diverse faculty, staff, and student body. Finally, we will continue to pursue a permanent endowment to provide a long-term funding source for SUNY. Endowments are commonplace. Many states have them. This endowment would help SUNY rebuild academic departments depleted by chronic underfunding and provide opportunities for part-time employees to go full-time. How would we pay for these initiatives? New York has a $5.1 billion surplus due in large part to the state's Wall Street settlements with big banks. I can think of no better use for these ill-gotten spoils than to use them to build SUNY and help SUNY graduates pay off their student loans. Our public higher education system is far, far too important to be just maintained. It should be and can be a hallmark institution serving the best interests of New York students. The need is urgent. The time is now. Thank you.